frontin'. Shawty, tell these niggas something. Crisscross, I get it jumpin'. I'm just keeping it 100. Wilt Chamberlain on mics, I got the power. Get the flaming niggas like I'm Super Mario with the flowers. I'm standing tall.
Car chat. Look who I got in the building, y'all. Get this out y'all fucking way. Gotta put my seatbelt on so y'all hear the beeping and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, Draco, our dog, is here too. Say hi, Draco. I'm out.
I don't want to say hi to the people.
All right.
He went his window down, though.
I know. Oh shit, I gotta take my headphone out. Because it might only be going from there. Woo. Okay, again. We back. Shout out to the people, Kourtney. Car chat. What's this, number 7? Car chat number 7.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because like last one was my corona. I'm red do-rag shawty today. It's getting crazy out here. Can't get a haircut. She at least got you a haircut before the corona really
I did.
touched
I don't
down.
look that bad, but I did break a nail. Now I'm looking ghetto.
It's character. It's character. So what's up, man? How y'all feeling out there? You know what I'm saying? We just left the grocery store. And surprisingly, it's not that bad.
We found some bleach.
We've got bleach. Found some bleach. Finding bleach is, as y'all know, scarce.
Scarce.
Like, scarce was for real. But, you know what I'm saying, grocery store. So, giving y'all a little chance. I guess we could do this. This is like the quarantine vibes. Probably give you more. Our dog is in the back. He growling at something. He must see somebody trying to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, boy.
So, how's the corona been treating you? It's funny because I'm still essential. So, I go to work every day. I haven't been fully stuck in the house, even though work has been slow. And it ain't really shit else to do. Like, I go to the store sometimes and come home or stop at my mama's. So, what's it like for a woman to, what would you be like? What do they call it?
Stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom.
Call me a homemaker.
No, not a homemaker, but a housewife. That's it. A housewife. How was that?
Shitty. They need to find something to do with these motherfucking kids. Trump can keep that check.
Dude, no, I want my check.
If he gonna open up a motherfucking school or something, because these kids, boy oh boy, this nigga kids, something else.
It's fucked up.
It's true. If anybody out there has been in the same house with my children, more so my youngest 3-year-old, he's batshit crazy.
Folks, it is wild. And Keelan is crazy too,
And
man.
listen, our
Don't sleep on
5-year-old,
Keelan.
right, don't sleep on him.
Don't sleep on him.
He bad as hell too.
Bad as a bitch.
Disability and all. Bad as fuck.
Okay, so a lot of y'all who know us know that we have a 5-year-old son. He's special needs. I ain't believing it no more.
Hell no. The only thing that dude don't do is talk.
That's it. Why are you driving that fast?
He's trying to die.
Like, people are really driving like assholes because they feel like it ain't that many people on the street. Don't be stupid, you know? I hope they get pulled over or at least just take themselves out. I'm sorry.
So our 5-year-old is big as fuck.
Solid.
He's probably over
He 90 pounds.
80 pounds.
80,
I wouldn't say
90
90 yet, but he's over 80. And he doesn't talk, so that means he lets out all aggression and anger on everything and everybody.
That's a fact.
He bites, he hits, he scratches.
He don't play.
He don't play no games.
He don't play. He ain't come to play with you, bitch.
Yeah. So I'm stuck at home with him and our 3-year-old who is bipolar and whines and
He's
cries.
not bipolar for real, but he act like...
He's a 3-year-old. He think he know everything.
Terrible twos ain't really as bad as
No,
the threes.
terrible twos ain't bad, but the 3...
The threes is when they start getting
They're called
their personality.
three-nagers because they got too much personality and they think they know every fucking thing.
Everything. Shout out to Mars Grill still being open in a time like this.
They smart.
They smart as fuck. So what, like, do you feel that this is like the worst? Like, because I know you cried when you found out today school was out.
Cry real tears. Cry real tears.
Real tears for the kids being out indefinitely.
I love my kids, but I don't particularly like them all the time. And this is just me being a real mom. I mean, if some people might not like it, some people might not want to hear it, but hell.
Right.
I love them dearly, love them to death, love them. They're Listen, but I don't like them
I don't
all
like
the
them
time.
all the time. Yeah.
And I don't want to be stuck with them for another 3 weeks. All the time.
What have you learned about yourself, like as a?
That I don't really like kids.
That might be the realest answer ever.
When I was younger, I used to babysit everybody's kids, right?
Yeah, you was like.
I was the mama to a whole bunch of kids.
You was TT.
And I still am, but I should have stayed that way. I think I was duped after our first son, and then Keelan came, and then I felt like Kason was in the nut sack. Like, I gotta be out here. Somebody gotta see me, and we should have just clipped it before.
Just let folks in there.
Yeah, we should have just did something before that, cause.
I love my youngest son. But
ooh, child.
when I tell you he is probably the closest version of my personality.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's rough. Because my oldest son is starting to kind of at least come into his own. But even he's kind of like looking at me a little bit. And that has to drive you crazy.
Yes. I'm in a house full of Seths.
A house full of, excuse me?
Full of yous.
A house full of Seths, right? What's wrong with that?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I love my kids. They entertain the fuck out of me. Love them dearly. So don't think I'm saying all this to say I hate my kids or I don't want them. I love them. I just be needing a break.
That's fair.
Just be needing a break. I needed a break when school was in, so.
How are you how do you think, what do you think is gonna be, who are you gonna be when this is over? Because I really feel like we're in a time of change. This is a major event. Like, this is definitely going in history books.
Yeah.
Like, we're living through, sorry. But like we were saying before our interruption, take two, that this is something that is gonna change, I think, more than just people. I think this might change the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really know what I want to come out of this with. I'm trying to be a better person, but
right.
I think this taking me back. I think this is making my anxiety worse, making my depression worse, and I'm definitely trying to work through that, but I don't know.
Like plenty of small setbacks?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. Well, let's talk about something a little more fun. What's it like to be married to Seth?
Crickets.
Anytime now.
It's a love-hate kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I love you, but I don't like you.
Facts.
All the time.
I understand that. What's it like being an introvert type of person?
Maybe I'm not as much as an introvert as I thought I was, because I need to get out.
I think that's what I was gonna say. Like, is this?
I feel like
pushing you out?
I feel like I'm an introvert and an extrovert. Like, I think that's called the ambivert.
Ambivert. Okay.
But I just don't like to people all the time. I like to people with my own people. And with this dude, I have to people with a whole bunch of people that I don't know. I always have to be like, hey, oh, you're Seth's wife. Oh, hey. And sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I don't want to do that.
Sometimes you don't feel
That's why I don't be at all the events, because sometimes I don't.
But go ahead.
I don't want to people with all the people.
I understand that. But that's what I was saying, because I know that I'm kind of a social person.
You're
butterfly,
a very social person.
Whatever. So to be with someone and you're not as social, because I agree, you are social. It's not like you go out and you don't talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You have no problem meeting people or anything like that. But I know it's there's an off switch for you.
It's hard for me sometimes to do that.
Whereas I don't know if I have that option. Because even amongst friends, we have one of our best friends is he will call me for when he needs a person of energy sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's I don't know if I'm afforded an off switch all the time. So that's whereas you can be nah, not today. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
I can do that.
You can, but you choose not to.
It's harder.
You always want to be that person.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to do it.
I've never seen a time.
And you don't know what goes on in my head.
You're absolutely right, and that's a problem.
No, I mean, we all gotta have some stuff like that we battle.
But
like our mental battles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I realize
I share with you my mental battles.
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, you probably think to yourself a lot more. I'm not at home, you know, I work.
I generally call you.
You will call and tell me, like, I'm about to throw your kids out the fucking house. I'm about to go crazy. It's a nut house over here. But that's, I mean, I don't know. I wonder how many people go through that. Like, how many relationships are like that? That one is fully like on one side of the spectrum and the person is on the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what, like, how does that work? Like, that dynamic?
I don't think that there is, like, you're on one side and I'm on the other side. I think that we both have a little sprinkle of both in us.
Yeah. And that's dope. That's dope.
Because sometimes I want to go out and do stuff. Sometimes you want to sit at home and hookah.
True.
Most times I want to stay at home and you want to go out.
Dude, we be, like, this whole partying over the phone shit, though.
This made me find out I'm not that popular.
Really? That's how you feel?
Because I don't have no group chats.
Well,
One. But those are my main source of people. So.
Right.
But I haven't been in any other.
But you don't be like, I think if it popped up online, you're not the person that say, "Ooh, add me," either. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you saw a status, right, of somebody online that's just a Facebook friend of yours, like maybe you've had a few conversations with them, and they said they're gonna have a FaceTime party, would you hop on the status and say?
It depends on who it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how many people?
But I haven't seen any.
Okay, but how many people would you do that for, do you think?
I don't know.
That's what, and I think that's what I'm saying. So I don't think because I wasn't necessarily the one with Tori and them. He put up in his podcast group, and that's why I was able to see that one. The one with like the podcasters today, this morning. Shout out to the different podcasts. And real quick, can we give a shout out to Natural Store? Kourtney has on a hoodie that says, "Shout out to Black women, just because." I know a lot of y'all have saw me and her both got the Friends shirt that has Fillmore, Skeeter, the little dude from Proud Family.
I never remember his name.
All the black cartoon characters, even though, was Skeeter black?
Skeeter was black.
Skeeter was a nigga. Skeeter was definitely
He might have been green, but he was black.
He was green, but he was like a nigga for Doug. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them because their store is dope. Like that, I want to buy so much stuff from them. And you know, I've been able to message them a few times, and we've talked back and forth. So they're really dope. Natural Store. I'll try to put that in the description.
What is a natural?
Natural, NAP.
Natural.
They got a lot of stuff. They got a lot more for women than men.
Oh, it's joking me.
Fraternity, sororities. They got a lot of that. So check them out. I'm gonna try to put the link in the description. I'm gonna probably message them to make sure that they're okay with me doing that. They probably won't care. It's free publicity. But yeah. Like, Uncle Woody do not be playing. My uncle was not playing with this shit. He got gloves on. To the store, from the store. I know his hands sweating.
Because my hands were sweating in this stuff.
That shit, that's funny. I know we kind of all over the place, but this is kind of our first run at this. You know what I'm saying? Like when we kind of put up the teaser about it, people said they wanted to hear our banter.
Y'all want to hear?
Y'all want to hear the shit of like, y'all want to hear how she cussed me out, man? I know y'all probably do. Because I'm the villain of the pod, so this is kind of cool. But yeah, like this is kind of our test run. Like, man, you know, how did you enjoy? Did you like? You know, do you want to hear more? If there's any topics you want us to talk about, I know a lot of the, you know, I think even since the pod, there have been, you know, people have asked us questions about like how
he won't let me back
are.
on the pod.
I will gladly let her on the pod. As a matter of fact, next episode, because we got to do this over like like YouTube. Kourtney's gonna be on the pod, so we gonna have Kourtney on because she lives with us, and we gonna probably do that.
She lives with us.
She lives with us, me and Eric. Really, nigga?
Shit, sorry.
Really? See,
sorry.
This is the shit she do. See, like hey, no, she's supposed to be on the video, but she's scrolling her fucking phone. No, fam. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, man. But nah, we just wanted to.
Sorry.
We just kind of gave our takes on a little, like, you know, you got a chance to hear from her, and I kind of want her to do a more of an in-depth, like at the crib. We might start doing some vlogs from the house. There's different stuff like that. Like, I know y'all kind of see a little bit, but man, she can give you a real spirit of this shit.
Y'all think it's sweet would do, but it. Look at my eyes.
Roll them, looking at
Help me.
ass.
Help me.
Help me.
Send help.
Send help. Look at the damn dog.
Drakey!
This is our dog, Draco. Stop being white.
Seth said it's my dog, but it's our dog.
Stop kissing the damn dog. You're not white.
A little bit.
We're black.
Look.
But you don't let him lick you though.
No, I don't let him.
No, see, hey, black people.
I said I'm a little white. I ain't all the way white. I'm tan.
Light, bright, damn near white. That's why our kids are light skinned. Shit, that was fast. That fuck you came. She meant that shit. Whatever she just said, she meant that shit. Nah, but we actually picking up the kids, so it was just we wanted to give y'all a quick car chat on the ride from Century. Man, any other questions y'all want, or anything y'all want us to talk about as a couple? You know what I'm saying? Let us know. We'll talk about that shit. Kourtney's y'all get a chance to see her personality a little bit more. She really an asshole.
I'm not. If you ask most people,
they think you're the sweetest person
I'm the sweetest person in the world.
Y'all gotta go home with her.
You damn right.
Y'all gotta live with her.
I wear the pants in this relationship, bitch.
We ended on that, man. Y'all see what the fuck going on, man. Subscribe, like, tell me if you want to see more of this light-skinned person right here. I'm sure y'all do, because she talked to me any kind of way. This is fucked up. This is so fucked up. And she is tickled. Wholeheartedly tickled. Oh, fuck it. Nah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Draco, say bye to the people. Draco.
Drakey, say bye.
Watch this. Y'all want me to say bye? Draco, say bye.
He knew it was you. Stop playing.
Now he don't want to. Now he don't want to do it.
He trying to go see his grandma.
Pit bull. We got a little Shih Tzu pit. But much love to y'all. Look, the camera didn't drop.
Bye. Love y'all.
Now she want to be by love. You mean?
She love my hustle, man, she love my grind. She see my passion every fucking time. It's been a long time coming, look these other niggas frontin'. Shawty, tell these niggas something. Crisscross, I get it jumping, I'm just keeping it 100. Wilt Chamberlain on mics, I got the power. Get the flaming niggas like I'm Super Mario with the flowers.